Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. This is the first episode I've recorded since returning from my trip to Japan. I'm a little jet lagged. We're gonna do it daily. I'm not even looking at how we did on the last daily. Oh, we have mods on. The mod where I cheat and get number 1 on the daily. Better disable Saul. Here we go. I'm not even going to look at how we did last time because it was like a week and a bit ago, so I'm not really concerned about it, and I know that we kind of sucked. So we are Samson, we are going all the way, and look at that, moldy bread right off the bat. I know it's not moldy bread. I don't bring up the fact that I'm a little bit jet lagged to come up with excuses, but we're really in like... I don't know, there's a couple of ways this could go. This could be Michael Jordan's comeback on the Washington Wizards in the year 2000. Or this could be Mario Lemieux's comeback for the Pittsburgh Penguins in the year 2001. You know, this could be a great 3-assist performance. Maybe he scored a hat trick, I can't remember. I watched that game though. It was a landmark moment at the time. If you're a fan of association hockey, as I like to call it. Here, are we gonna... Yeah, we'll probably... Okay, I mean, it is a daily. We want to go sort of fast here, but we should go back and see what this last room has. But all I'm trying to say, really, is that I'm out of practice, and it's 12:30 p.m., but my brain thinks it's 4 a.m. right now, and it might be a little touch and go here. We have not been hit yet, so I think that what we should do is probably go walk on this, grab Dead Tooth, which is not a horrible item. It seems like the kind of item that I overrate, though, is what I'm gonna guess. I think that probably the you know, halitosis effect that you get is not that much better than holy water, except that it's like always active. So I might be misrepresenting it, but that's how I feel about it in the present moment, at least. But we did get the damage bonus as well, and with no bombs, honestly, it helps us get through this boss, who is Duke of Flies, a little bit faster, and the poison, kind of in a who dares win sort of situation. You know, if poison's ever useful, the first floor is pretty much the only situation in which that's likely to manifest itself well. You might have thought that when I come back, you know, I've got no obligation to do dailies anymore, because we've gotten the daily achievements. I do have some other, you know, 1,001% achievements I still gotta knock out here, but not immediately, at the very least. We'll just keep moving on here. Goodbye, Samson. It's been nice. Hope you find your paradise. Oh, we finally got a bomb. Okay, so where do you use this? I feel like that's probably the secret room, but I'm gonna go for the golden chest instead anyway. But anyway, what I was gonna say is that I like doing dailies. It's a crossword puzzle. I do have to... Oh... There's room to grow on dailies in the sense that I feel like I could do better with a little bit zanier commentary, because we slip into a lot of the same patterns because it is really meditative, you know? What does it come down to on dailies? It's mostly like executing a process and not getting hit as much as possible. Dude, I don't know, PhD's like the right call here, but I can't really go for it just yet. But I like having... Well, let me put it this way. Isaac's too easy. You know, at the risk of, you know, killing the golden goose here to some extent, it's too easy. You know, when you got like a 90% chance or better to win every run, and you're as non-detail oriented as I have a tendency to be, I think it's gone on the too easy side. Mostly not to do with any fault of the games, more the fact that, you know, we played it so much that we've just gotten to the point where almost every situation is a way for us to weasel our way out of badness and just succeed instead. So... to have some incentive to actually play well and to have, like, consequences for mistakes is actually refreshing. That was actually terrible. I dodged right into that. But you know what? This is a good trial by fire moment here. Are we going to fuck up our deal with the devil chance and, as a result, probably the entire daily? Or are we going to get over it here? Oh, it looks like we might get over it. So I'm thinking you wanna Just keep yourself out of harm's way and shoot that TNT. No! He has not done it. 1%, 1%, 1%. Oh, I don't like that. I mean, it's my own fault, like, indisputably, but still, that hurts. Especially because I was like, I could have just gone to the shop and bought a Spirit Heart, but I decided, oh, let's not do that. I don't want to waste my half Spirit Heart going into the fight, but honestly, you know, that's life. I did it to myself, and that's what really hurts. Let's move on here. Yeah, I'm not really, I'm gonna save, like, trip anecdotes mostly, I think, for the NLSS. I'm just happy to be back. It's always nice to, and I mean, this is not me saying, like, I don't like you or YouTube, but it's always nice to be away because, you know, you just get roasted, like, all the time online. Like, when I'm at home, it's fun. I love doing YouTube, but it's public scrutiny, like, all the time. You wake up every day and you're like, oh, alright, what mistakes did I make 8 days ago that I'm gonna be roasted for today? We have lots of fun as well, but I was able to pretty much 100% disconnect from the internet except for tweeting Japanese signs that were weird and mostly being insensitive. Hey, look at the English on this sign is competent, but not in the style that I'm used to seeing in my home country. Wow, things are really weird here, right? Like, a lot of tweets like that, but it's nice to be back, but it was nice to be gone, and I always come back feeling refreshed, you know? I always come back ready to work. Apparently not ready to play Isaac, though, because I'm getting my ass kicked. This is an Alt F4able daily right here, let's put it that way. Alright, let's start playing better. It's hard to explain, because, like, you know, anytime you even have this, if you sniff at offering the mildest complaint about being on YouTube or Twitch, people go, oh, there you go, he's ungrateful. It's not the case. I'm a fucking dinosaur, okay? I've been doing this for a long time. Many of the biggest YouTubers right now were actually like 13 years old when I started playing Isaac, which is kind of hilarious, but you get the idea, you know? I've been at this a long time, I understand, you know? Part of the reason you see a lot of YouTubers like burn out or, you know, stop working so much, they lose their love of the job or the hobby for many reasons, but I think that one of those reasons is not embracing the idea of taking some time off. Even if, you know, you got the most important job in the world, sometimes you just gotta disconnect for a while. And I love the community, but I do also love waking up and being like, let's have breakfast and go to a park. Instead of like, let's wake up and, oh, I mean, not that it isn't my own fault, but I put the wrong thumbnail on this episode. Let me sort that out, and then, you know, I got this email I gotta deal with. But everybody's gotta work, obviously. Everybody's gotta work. And this, you could do a lot worse than getting a little bit roasted, but still people largely being like, I like spending time watching your videos every day, for sure. I'm just saying that everything's a balance, you know? If you agree with the idea that everything in moderation, including moderation, time off is valuable. Okay. I will say, I would prefer not to fight Little Horn and Haunt on the same situation here. I mean, we have like a 46, oh, because I blew up the, that should break the mushroom. Tyrone, that should break the mushroom. You know there's a magic mushroom in there, and they're hiding it from me. They're hiding it from me. Peter Baelish, I don't allow you to do this. Okay, so, I mean, I think this is a good time to actually use our bomb. But he didn't eat the bomb. That's okay, we'll survive. Oh, he was right on top of me. Hold up here. We're not fucked yet. I can't control whether or not we get boss rush. Oh, I'm fucked. Did you see the array of bombs he threw in there? It's not plausible to dodge. There are like 4 different kinds of bombs. No, there's been a patch. Little Horn did not do that before. There's been a patch. You patched it. You made Little Horn harder? Was that the most... Okay, look. That damage was horrible, obviously. I actually don't know if there was a patch. I'm just going to head down here because I want to get a blood bank. But I don't think I've seen that attack ever before in my adult life. This is where we turn it around. So we botched several floors here. This is where we have to make a run for it. So just don't, I mean, obviously don't die. But then also, you know, we got Child's Heart here. Just want to crank on that a couple of times. We got Child's Heart hopefully taking us back to max HP. And now we're living it. This is the most important floor. Because this is the floor that we're on right now, you know. Who gives a damn about the past? I live for today, plan for the future, pack a lunch and haul ass. That's what Big Boy said on his landmark 2010 album, Sir Luscious Left Foot, and I stand by that. People think Big Boy was carried by Andre 3000 during the years of Outkast. You just, that's very offensive, honestly. Sure, Andre 3000 was, I mean, he still is an erudite individual. He's got that, like, you know, Prince thing going for him. No doubt about it. But just because Big Boy raps about baser instincts does not make his art any less essential, okay? She said, let's hit the parking lot so I could sick your duck. I said, cool. I really wanted to cut you, but this'll do. I gotta pick up my daughter because my baby mama beat me too. I dropped her off from work and everything was kosher. I gave her a Lil Will CD and a lovely poster. Well, he doesn't say lovely, but... Only I didn't say lovely. Big Boy Andre, ATL, hip-hop's duo, wish them well, hope they do a reunion tour. I would go there for sure. So that's Supertramp's, whatever that song's called, Sweet Devotion or something. The sweet devotion is not for me. You get the idea. We're gonna try to make this happen here, because I still don't have a Spirit Heart. So, I mean, I don't love the idea of this, but check this. Peep it, peep it, peep it. Okay, no Spirit Heart, but chaos. That's important. Perks, Empress. Empress more important for now. He's done it. Where were you when NL got the keys to the kingdom? We're back, baby. I mean, we didn't get a damage bonus for that, but... Oh, remember, this is the IV bag's true power. Everyone's always talking about how good how to jump is. Well, if you press the spacebar at the right time, you can dodge any damage. Yo, check it out, motherfuckers. We got the exact same thing going on right here, except to get a little damage bonus out of it as well. That being said, I wouldn't mind a Spirit Heart. I surely would not mind to pick up a single Spirit Heart or something like that if you're interested. Okay, this is a big moment. It's not a hard boss necessarily. I mean, it's an easy boss. Let's we don't need to gussy it up. There we go, though. There we go. Now deals with the devil are effectively mostly meaningless. So you know what? Even though I think one of these could actually be good, I'm going to ignore it because I want to get deals with the angel because the items are going to be free. And now we're going to do the remainder of the rooms here because, you know, for some odd reason, I'm still ahead of schedule despite being pretty bad at the game right now. Hey, Ruka, what's up, buddy? The thing with... I also feel like, you know, getting back to, like, the time off thing. I actually, like... behind the scenes. We're getting inside baseball here. When I first got... I don't even want to act like it's a big deal. We first got, you know, some acclaim in the industry. People are emailing you, hey, you know, you're a big shot. Play my game, you're a big shot. Oh, you guys are doing a lot of good things for the industry. You're like, wow, I'm like a superstar. I didn't actually believe that, but, you know, you're like, I gotta go to these events. I'm not taking that. I mean, if we get Pyro or something, then sure. But, so, you know, you're like, I gotta go to E3. If you're in the industry, you gotta go to E3. You gotta go to, you know, 2 PAX. You gotta go to blah, you gotta go to blah. I still went to PAX East this year, and I'll go to West because it's basically in our backyard. But, you know, we're cutting a lot of travel out that's related to work, and it's because, like, I want to be around more to work more. Oh, that was such a botch there. I should have used IV bag. But also, like, I do feel like time off unrelated to your industry is important. This is getting into some very, like, circle jerky sort of, like, privilegey stuff, but I see it happen with people who, like, break into the industry. You know, if your only vacations are going to stuff that's related to your job, It's not really a true vacation. It is nice. Oh my Lanta. It is nice to have a job that permits you to travel. Hold on, Ruka, get in here. Get in here. Get in here. And relax, buddy. Ruka. I don't know. He's looking alarmed for whatever reason. Hopefully, you know, there's not a home invasion happening right now. And far be it from me, I'm not saying, you know, like, can't take it, sadly. I'm not saying, like, I'm ungrateful at all. It's far from the case, and I do hate or resent that I gotta say that every time. I'm just taking a balanced view of things. It's nuanced. I see people and they're like, you know, they're traveling all the time, but you don't really get a break. This break is important, man. I feel rejuvenated. I feel more well-balanced and centered, you know? It's like, you gotta get your oil changed every now and then. I actually feel like Isaac has gotten 100 times harder, even though that's obviously not what's happening here. It's actually just me being mega bad right now. I feel like the game has changed and is impossible at this point. And I mean, honestly, to start with, very lucky that we're able to take time off. I understand, like, a lot of people just aren't able to do that or not in a position for whatever reason, either because they need the money or because their, you know, employment is not permitting them to take the time off, or they, you know, you get the idea. I'm not saying that, you know, we're unlucky there. I'm just saying maybe these countries that give you, like, you know, a month of time off instead of 2 weeks are doing the right thing, because I feel like I'm just a better person. I feel like I shedded some like bad skin. I exfoliated spiritually, not in a new agey sort of, you know, I'm making a dream board sort of way, just in the way I'm like, I feel like I'm more in touch with what's important right now. Typical, right? This guy goes to Japan for 6 days, it changes his life. Oh yeah, we went to Disney World and it was just like I was a different person when I left. But I'm just saying, it's important. What I'm saying here might not apply that much to everybody, but Mathis, dude, don't go to, you know, LemurCon. Instead of going to LemurCon, take some time, you know, sit on a beach or, you know, go snowboard on the Icelandic fjords. I'm telling you, it'll change your life, man. It's helpful to remember, you know, you're not just a YouTube channel and a Twitch channel. You're also a tourist who can contribute to the economies of other countries. Take away way more than you actually did, or think you took away more than you actually did. Okay, we got bombs. Yes, we do. We got bombs. How about you? We're at the maximum damage bonus. What's the game plan? The game plan is don't go breaking my heart, and also make sure you can make it to boss rush, because we should be able to put down a competent daily score if we can make it to boss rush. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are going to be in the same boat as us on this daily, except for the fact that they probably will have gotten either the first or the third floor deal with the devil, and my damage penalty is going to be outrageously high. But there's always, you know, I had a sneaking suspicion there would probably be some, you know, little Isaac hangover. It's been a while. What else did I do on my vacation? It sounds like it was very spiritually meaningful. Oh yeah, dude, I did lots of, like, spiritually meaningful stuff. Like, I learned how to solve Rubik's Cubes. I haven't memorized the algorithms yet, but, you know, we had a lot of flying and train time. Like, it was a lot of, it's like 18 hours of flying and 10 hours on the, actually, like 12 hours on trains. I ain't talking subways, I'm talking on old school rickety, well, rickety bullet trains. But no, like Wild Wild West style, you know, Loveless Commission, John Galt railroads, right? Like, anyway. I was like, you know, in the toy store, I was like, what am I gonna do? I'm an old school guy, you know, and then plus I couldn't rely on the Wi-Fi to always be there, because you gotta, I took damage, I took damage. You gotta be on like the Japanese network sometimes to connect to the Wi-Fi. You gotta have like a, you know, username and password from Comcast. Which I did not. So I picked up a, you know, $20 Rubik's Cube, and started solving it. I was like, this is a cool thing. Of course, at first you feel bad, because you're like, what's the cultural kind of like awareness of Rubik's Cubes right now? It's like, oh yeah, 8-year-old kids solving them in 8 seconds. That's not really how it goes for the average person, I think. You know, I got a 2x2 and a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. And solving the 2x2 Rubik's Cube for the first time, even with some step-by-step help, took me like 2 hours. So it's not as easy. I'm actually bad, and I apologize for that. Like, I thought we had a much larger period of invincibility there. Hey, Brain, you alright, buddy? Because you're making some serious mistakes here that, like, logically make no sense. Like, not getting hit there is a much better idea than what actually happened. I think part of the problem, first off, a couple of, you know, weeks without Isaac. Secondly, I do still have 0.9 speed. That's not horrible, but it's low enough to be like, to compound the problem of me also apparently losing a few dozen IQ points while I was gone. The scary thing is that these are only the mistakes that I am witnessing. Who knows about the mistakes that I'm not even watching? That's the tough part. So sometimes Forget Me Now can be the right call. I don't think that's the right situation right now. I mean, HP, it's not really bad. It should be unnecessary right now. I know we're making it more likely we're gonna miss boss rush now, but you gotta. I mean, that's a tier delay down, I think. But we gotta go, dude. We gotta go. Are you? How long does this thing stay alive? It should not stay alive that long. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Joker card. I'm gonna use it actually right the fuck now. Sure. Okay, that's fine. And then even though we're not getting the money, I just wanted the potential damage bonus out of that. We didn't get any damage bonus out of that, but that's fine. So you gotta go. You gotta go. It's gotta be fast. This could still be fine. I can't fight you. I'm sorry. I just can't. I think we're not gonna make it. Well, no, we have no black hearts. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. So this daily's actually gonna be a wet fart. We pretty much fucked up every possible area that we could have fucked up. I don't know, maybe we shouldn't have done that, but let's just ride it out here on the strength of some commentary, I hope, because this is like, this is definitely one that you Alt F4 if you care about your leaderboard position. That's okay. That's okay. Life goes on. You know, you gotta take your lumps. First day back at work. No, it takes you a little while. You gotta go, you gotta sit in on your boss's meeting. Oh, well, corporate sent down a message, you know, our corporate yellow used to be, HHFF0X, and now it's HF... Okay, apparently I don't even know the English letters anymore. You get the idea, you know? What happened the last week? Oh, didn't you hear? Tammy got moved. She's not in human resources anymore. She's in accounting. And you're like, oh, whoa, that's big news. You know, that's where I'm at right now. I'm like... I'm not even at that level, though. I'm at the level of, like, who the fuck is Tammy? Okay. Tammy's a name... Don't hear that much anymore, do you? When I was a kid, growing up, I was confused. My mommy kissing a girl, something. The whole world, daddy ain't around, probably out committing felonies. My favorite rapper used to say, check out my melodies. That's 50 Cent from the first verse of Hate It or Love It. The underdog's on top, and I'm gonna shine homie until my heart stops. And I mean, of course, the envy me. I'm Rap's MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. He didn't actually say get to know me, as in like know who I am. He's like get to know me, get to Klaus know me, and then the next piece of the ARG will reveal itself. Either way, when I was a kid, I was like, I understood names. You know, you hear like you're in a class, like people all the time. You're like, what were the big names when I was growing up? A lot of Justins, dude. There was like, I don't know if that's still popping off to this day. I'm assuming it's still a relatively popular name, but it was when I was a kid, it was like Justin Central. And I know what you're thinking. They were named after like Justin Timberlake or something. No, I mean, I'm probably like 3 years younger than Justin Timberlake or something. Which means I could still be as successful at 31 as he is. Like, he hasn't eclipsed me completely yet. But either way, you know, like, The Justin wave started before that. I don't know. There must have been like a pretty flippin' sweet Justin in the mid to late 1980s on TV. But either way, Justin was popping off. We had like 40 Elizabeths in every class. I'm just actually dead and bad, but my ranking is not actually as horrible as you would expect, given the fact that, I mean, I played really badly today. This is not the way I wanted to start my glorious return to form. Fuck it, I mean, we could just talk here for a little bit. Like I said, there are like 10 Elizabeths every class. I actually have like 11 friends named Michael. I have like 13 friends in my whole life. Like, obviously there's Michael A.L. Fox. Cobalt Streak is named Michael. Mathis is named Michael. Nick is named Michael. Josh is named Michael. No, but like, you get the idea, like, well, you know what? Let's go here. Freaking most common names 2016. Because, I mean, 2017 isn't over yet. We could have a bunch of babies that are named, like, you know, fucking Abraham or something. Top 100 baby names of 2016. Girls. Sophia. It's a beautiful name. Emma. Olivia. All right. Ava. Mia. Isabella. There are a lot of Italian babies being born. If you're from Italy, is it just Baby City, or are we stealing those? Riley is either Aria or Aria. Zoe, Charlotte, Lily, Layla, Amelia, Emily, Madeline. What happened to Elizabeth? Elizabeth's just gone, dude. Oh, 37. Jeez, dude. 37 is below Ariana. But then on the male side, we got some explaining to do. Look, I'm not trying to tell you, like, what to name your child. I'm still a young man, and I don't get to, like, tell you how to name your baby. But as someone born in the late 1980s, Jackson as the #1 male name, I don't understand. That's, like, Jackson Aiden Lucas. It's like you're naming them after Ubisoft protagonists from the early 2010s. Jackson, Aiden, Lucas, Liam, Noah, Ethan, Mason, Caden. Jackson, Aiden, Lucas, Liam, Noah, Ethan, Mason, Caden. Jackson, Aiden, Lucas, Liam, Noah, Ethan, Mason, Caden. And then you got all these baby names, and now I'm gonna hate them. That actually, dude, I can't get that out of my head. Jackson, Aiden, Lucas, Liam, Noah, Ethan, Mason, Caden. Then it goes Oliver, Elijah, Grayson, Jacob, Michael. Still hanging in tight at number 13. This is the problem here. We just, like, stop giving your babies last names as a first name. Number 31, Isaac. Keep up the good work. Maybe you'll pass Jace one day. Anyway, I probably insulted, like, at least a few thousand people watching this. Your names are beautiful and you're beautiful creatures. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry I'm bad at Isaac. Hey, for now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.